Between 1895 and 1945, Imperial Japan systematically looted cultural artifacts from Korea, China, and Southeast Asia as part of its colonial expansion. These weren't random acts of war, but state-sponsored thefts targeting royal manuscripts, religious statues, and national treasures to erase cultural identities. Archival footage shows soldiers crating artifacts labeled research materials, a euphemism for pillaging. This organized plunder left gaping voids in the cultural heritage of occupied nations. Among the most significant looted items are Korea's Uigwe, 299 royal manuscripts documenting 500 years of Joseon dynasty ceremonies, stolen from Seoul's Odaesan archive in 1922. Similarly, China's Forbidden City surrendered over 10,000 bronzes and paintings during the Sino-Japanese War. These weren't mere objects, but the embodied history of nations. Korean historians note that without the Uigwe, reconstructing royal rituals is like performing Hamlet without the script, while China's missing bronzes fracture lineage records dating to the Shang dynasty. Japan employs three tactics to avoid restitution. First, exploiting Article 14b of the 1951 San Francisco Treaty, which ambiguously addresses cultural property. Second, claiming superior preservation capabilities, despite 1945 bombing damage to looted items. Third, bureaucratic delays. Korea's 1965 normalization agreement promised artifact returns, but 57 years later, only 1,432 of 4,926 registered items were repatriated. Legal scholars call this restitution theater, performative gestures without substantive returns, while nationalist groups lobby against humiliating concessions. The absence of looted artifacts creates cultural paralysis. Okinawa's stolen Ryukyu Kingdom regalia, seized during Japan's 1879 annexation, means indigenous rituals can't be fully revived. In Korea, missing royal seals disrupt ancestral rites. Psychologists note this constitutes heritage trauma, where communities feel severed from their past. Meanwhile, Japanese textbooks often depict these artifacts as gifts or trophies, compounding historical erasure. As Taiwanese historian Li Wen puts it, a people without their artifacts are like trees without roots, alive but unable to grow. The fight continues. In 2022, UNESCO added Japan's non-restitution to its human rights monitoring agenda. Korean lawmakers propose tying artifact returns to diplomatic talks, while Chinese collectors use blockchain to trace looted items. Though Germany's 2021 return of Benin bronzes sets a precedent, Japan remains obstinate. The video closes where it began, with crates. But now they're being carried by protesters demanding, "Return what you stole." The message is clear. Until restitution happens, Imperial Japan's legacy of cultural violence remains unresolved.